Forgive me for my sin, blue water wash me clean. Everything to an end like all to my chin. I wish I'd been loyal. I wish I could somehow. I wish I see from afar. I wish I come apart.
It is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Valverde! Too close for comfort.
They don't make them like Diego Maradona anymore, Peter.
Certainly don't, and I imagine the plan for his team will be just give him the ball.
Completely. He's a player who always has been streets ahead. So good that managers were forced to come up with unique systems just to try and deal with him. Not that it's helped them very much.
Now who's going to be first to this? Eric Garcia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was quick to react. Xavi Alonso, Maradona. And here's Forlan. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lopez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he thumps it clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And they can counter here. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Endrick. That pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
De Jong. And it's Messi. Tries to pass, and the shot! There's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Just eases him off the ball. Maradona gets it away. That could spell trouble. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
And here's Forlan. Stood up well to him there. Valverde. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Valverde, and he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Out to the left it goes. Mbappe, and the pass is intercepted. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Endrick. That pass has been well intercepted. Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking tidy in possession here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out for a throw. Now it's Forlan. Looking for the run. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Not the most convincing of passes. De Jong. He's had it taken off him. Pau Kubasi getting this one clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Casado did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe. He's got away. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. Fermin goes short. Valverde has it out wide and in space. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Endrick. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. He's tried one! And somehow it stayed out. De Jong. Oh, this looks sharp. Aims beyond the defence. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, this could be a chance. He's found a way through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Endrick. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Needs the return pass. Rivaldo. And here's Messi. And the shot. Great chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Koundé. Now it's Messi. And here's Maradona. Lovely. And the shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any...
Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then.
El dorsal 11, el dorsal 21 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 8.
Lewandowski with the short one. Shapes to shoot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Kubasi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Valverde. Lewandowski. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga does well to get it back. Mbappe. Eric Garcia. That is lovely. Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
El dorsal 17 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4, el dorsal 2.
It's a searching pass. No luck with that. Dink over the top. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That'll be a throw. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Driving forward. And here's Messi. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ferran Torres. Valverde has created one goal already. There will be 4 extra minutes. Back when it goes. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. That's at the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter,
문제는 다 패스 다 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crushing 나는 좀 바빠 너무로워 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 쳐다보낸 그 night 나 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 내버려둬 I just can't stop 모든 문을 두드리지 knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 风고장 나버려 난 비용 비켜 내 앞에 끼지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁해 yeah do my dance 걸음마저 step 길을 끌지 내가 굿버린 get on my way up cause I be bustin' 이제는 또 패스 또 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난 시선을 뺐어 I see you crossing 내가 난 100점 상을 줘 너 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보낸 그 night 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난거린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 걸음거리고 장난거린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 You know what? 더 다르게 더 걸어 walk 발바닥이 더 뜨거워 누가 뭐라도 난 이대로 내 길이 내 그려워 내 맘대로 내 noise 내 입을 불러내 Where I come 더 빠르게
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy is the one that runs the show, Tony Kroos. So good from a deep midfield position, but his presence is often key that little bit further back when playing out from defence. Essentially, it makes him everybody's go-to guy.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Good effort from distance. Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Closing in on decent chance! Kroos is there and he can get that clear. Forlan powering forward. Forlan! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And that was nowhere near his best. And it's Valverde. No way through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. And this is Messi. Messi! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very...
Let's look back on past times, the good and the bad. Let's make up the best years you and I have ever had. Can't think of the last time that I truly smiled till you looked up at me. Could you stay a while? Let's look back on past times, the good and the bad. Let's make up the best years you and I have ever had. You can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime, always. You can call me
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vito Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Can he get on the end of this? And that has left him in a heap. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Pedri. Can he get it through? And this is Hullet! Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Hullet. Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Oh, terrible pass. More and more pressure on the ball here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi going face to face with his great rival. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's the chance to counter. Schneider. Mateus. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Aubameyang. Maldini. Van Dijk has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mateus!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he shoots! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schneider. Hullet. This might spell danger. Messi. Mateus. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Schneider. That is good alertness. Cannavaro. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Chelsea have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
A case now of complete control. McAllister, Kupchu, Batistuta, oh, Messi! Keeper's got his work done.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. And he's managed to get free. It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Kupchu. McAllister. Kupchu. Now it's Batistuta. Done delicately. Now it's Messi. And it's Kupchu. And it's Pedri. And this is... And Batistuta!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. And the counter is on. And here's Aubameyang. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Chelsea very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 25.
And the second half gets underway.
Coming on to replace him is
Well played, that
number
has
5,
snuffed out the danger.
Bellingham.
Kupchu. It's Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Aubameyang. Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
That's an exciting looking ball, that. And it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Best, great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mateus. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rafinha. Good purposeful running this. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking to play him in. Schneider, who does have an assist to his name. Kirkchu. And that is a truly outstanding save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Pedri. And that is expertly dealt with. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. And it's hoisted clear. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
McAllister. Now it's Aubameyang. Batistuta. A header! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Borussia Dortmund certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Messi. And this is Pullet. Schneider. Shot could be on. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Looking for options for movement.
Best really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. McAllister defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, and that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when...
Let the beat drop.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would start a global trend, one that's become...
Big chance! Spectacular from Royce!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Del Piero. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, what has happened here? He has found a way through. Royce. There's the shot! They've scored! 2, and we've barely begun here. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nicely aimed pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Messi. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Del Piero. Looking for the run. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, great feat that.
Some good work on the right flank here. Knocks it into space. And a chance! It's always been caught napping. Oh, good looking ball. Lepjet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Mohamed Salah is carrying after that one. And it's Nedved. Del Piero. Threads one in. Lam plays it in. Oh, smashing header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Royce is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Van Dijk. Nedved. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, nice touch. Del Piero showing good feet. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball over the top. Oh, can he get onto this? Lam. Nicely weighted ball. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's hoisted clear. Mohamed Salah is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Tonali. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Mohamed Salah, Royce. Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Spread out to the left. Busquets. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Chelsea in control at half-time, 2-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 17.
And the action is back underway.
El dorsal 9, el dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por
Messi
el dorsal 15,
face to face with his great
Roberto
rival,
Carlos, el dorsal
Ronaldinho.
23,
Barcelona finding their
el
passes.
dorsal 90, el dorsal 20.
Maldini always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And here's Rafinha. That looks a decent ball. It's out for a goal kick. It's a really well measured ball. Roberto Carlos. Salah. Mohamed Salah hurtling down that right flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Roberto Carlos. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's an inviting looking ball, that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And he's in on goal! Oh, that's a fine interception. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Del Piero. Can he get it through? And they win it back again. Thuram. Royce.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Royce could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldinho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Del Piero, he is wide and looking to get onto this. Tonali. Royce, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And this is Bebeto. Oh, well played. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Gattuso. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lam delivered. He's got four. Oh, what a big quick trick. Oh, he's been caught napping. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos. And he's worked it through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Será reemplazado
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Neymar. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Not the most accurate pass. Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Neymar. And this is Neymar. Ball comes in. Lam. Great vision. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. So to play, and it is a goal kick. Maldini. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's Thuram. Tries to pass it through.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Thuram. And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of it.
Now he's come the man called Sayan Kuti alongside yours truly, Big Gangzilla.
day to pass myself. I just one day. And not be everybody worship money. I know they show myself. I just one day. I say, yeah, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. Yeah, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day. Godzilla.
As long as the sun will shine on the face of man, I don't see no guy can erase the plan. Some guy should have wise and understand what will be must be. We jump out on the road and we safely track and make it back in by the grace of. Some guy love talk, but them face the back. What will be must be.
Normally not day, I don't get time to chase cloud. I'm not happy, nobody like me, I can't shout. Too many people in the world, not enough souls to make humans. And everybody know this life no balance.
Some guy love feel like them think a game, them for no man. While when them think with him, them think them know, them just know the name. What will be must be. Yo, lion.
Everybody they play, I better pass my brother.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now it's Royce. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe. Some really good ball movement. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's run loose here. Kaká thinks about the shot. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Royce. Maldini. And it's Thuram. It's an inviting looking ball that. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kaká can so cleverly bypass the press.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Now it's Messi. Iwobi.
North Korea clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Best. A heavy challenge. Howson. And Del Piero. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's come to nothing. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Done delicately. Howson deals with that comfortably. Howson. Del Piero. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passing nice and neat. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Best. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Now, can he find a finish? And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Howson. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? They're back in possession and ready to go again.
There will be 1 minute
And here's
added
Royce.
time.
Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's claimed by the keeper. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So the first half brought no goal. Great chance! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
McAllister. Coming on the field.
North Korea are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. Schneider, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Del Piero. And that was nowhere near his best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now, can they get him away? Chelsea still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Turns back here, probably the best option. North Korea finding their passes. He's in plenty of space here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Del Piero goes short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. There's the shot! It's loose now, and he's following up! Mbappe is flagged offside. North Korea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations as a welcome challenge.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe going face to face with his great rival.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Van Basten. Iwobi. Van Basten. So can he finish? He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution.
North Korea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Howson is always looking to break lines. He is through here. Flashes it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Nicely spread. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Spread it left. Neymar. Oh, such a clever touch. Del Piero gets into some space. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Decent progress down the left. Can he get onto this? And that's a dangerous... He's had a shot! He has done it! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And this is Royce. Pull it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
We are into stoppage time. Dixon. Now Howson. Dixon. North Korea clearly now in lead preservation mode. And it's Neymar. And it's Del Piero. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Best. Chelsea have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's in space and looking for options. And that will be the final act. Chelsea were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways.
how you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, incredible. I didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle. 'Cause in your world, I feel invincible. Even though we go high, we go low, we still find our way home. You know that you're all of me, all of me. Every time our lips touch, it's so divine. It's like you're breathing my world, and wanna give you all of me, all of me. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I feel invincible.
It's clear that your everything is coming from the heart. I never had anyone else to call. It's clear that your everything I knew it from the start. I open my heart inside, it's all gone. I never thought anyone else could be my friend. I'm loving you every day up until the end. It's clear that your everything is coming from the heart. It's clear that your everything will never be apart. Guess you are the real love, real love. Hoping that you feel love, real love. Guess you are the real love, real love. Hoping that you feel love, real love. It's clear that you're everything and everyone can see. I wanna be someone that you can count on. I wanna be everything that you wanted me to be. Been waiting forever, I don't know how long. Before you came, everything else was so cold. I never thought.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands.
And the shot! Goal! First blood drawn. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Batistuta. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Nakata. And we have our very first corner. Nakata plays it short. Can he finish? Mateus gets it away. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Pinches it off him. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Batistuta. Shot could be on. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mohamed Salah is onto it in a flash. And he's picked out the run. Best gets through on his own. He is through here. Mateus looking for the run. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Good read, needed to be. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best. Now that is a hefty challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good looking ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. Check is there to clear. And it's Rijkaard. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Yaya Toure! He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, that looks a decent ball.
There they go, hunting again.
Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a sharp pass. Messi stood his ground strongly. Oh, good take in a good area. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal deals with that comfortably. Owen. 15 minutes till half-time. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. He's found the way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's going to have his name taken. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Well, that pass isn't the best. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nakata. Batistuta aims beyond the defence. That's going up front in a hurry, and he was quick to react. Good running, strong and purposeful, succumbs to the pressure. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Nakata. Just eases him off the ball. And this is, oh, decent chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
It's Owen.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Yamal. And he plays one through. Mateus. Royce is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And he nearly went all the way.
Mohamed Salah certainly.
And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Chelsea leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the action is back underway. Chelsea carrying a 1-goal lead. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Owen. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
The defender is not giving up on this. Royce. Messi. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nakata. Royce. Best. That's a decent clearance. Chelsea are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Best. And that was very necessary. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's a corner. Tries to get it clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substitutions taking place.
So what can they conjure from this one? So a genuine chance to increase the lead. That was travelling. And he's there to retrieve it. He's in a great position here. He's got away. That is lovely. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Strong running down that left flank. Tries to pass it through. Look at the takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. So, third corner of the game. Chance! Toure clears it away. And it's Van Dijk. Lovely feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard does well to stand firm and defend it. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
New Mexico really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Messi. Chelsea have it back and can go again. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Royce. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Czech gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Taken back almost at once. Rashford, he's in space and looking for options.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, George Best. Number 15,
all he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Royce. Number 20,
They've played it short.
Mateus. Coming on the field.
Chelsea are
Number
looking to go
22,
forward now.
Bebeto. Number 24,
Right, Bullet.
Bullet.
He's picked his way through.
Tonali. Number 3,
Corner it is then.
Schneider. Substitution in progress.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well played. In with the challenge. It's Rashford! Sensational from Rashford! A finish of true class! They have stolen level at the last! He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. That's positional goals, the utilisation of
He
space.
skips past his man.
There will be 3
Pressing's
minutes added
intense
time.
and it's paid off. Bojan, now he's off and running. Busquets. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Yaya Toure. And it's Batistuta. Good ball, good take. Rashford. And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Please join
Yeah,
me
this
in
looked the
wishing
most
all the
likely
best for
outcome.
Born in summer to an English mother, ran through sea air, always with each other. I said, you run like a racehorse. I said, you talk like
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
It's a sharp pass.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Pedri. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Royce. Pullet might just make this. He might be in here! That's pretty clear, it is a foul. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position. It's Schneider!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
There's the header! And that's caused a worry or two. Messi. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that pass just didn't quite work. More and more pressure on the ball here. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Tries to play it through. And he gets rid in a hurry. So it is still 0-0. That pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Royce is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Quality ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pedri. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Messi. Royce. Best very much a man of this moment.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Take back. Messi. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Chelsea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Ronaldinho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's had it taken off him. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
5 minutes till the break. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a fine interception. Royce. It's Schneider. Now it's Messi. Best. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's got away. Looking for options for movement. Schneider. Now it's Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs. Je vous rappelle qu'il est strictement interdit de fumer en dehors des zones prévues à cet effet. Merci de votre compréhension.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Dembele. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there's the clearance. Ibrahimovic, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ronaldinho! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now it's Hullet. That is good strength. Schneider. Royce. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Royce. Oh, that was vital. And that has been clubbed away. Pedri conjures time and space where few can. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Le nombre de spectateurs.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
80 113.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Schneider. No, he is not giving anything away. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And he's there to retrieve it. Pirlo. That's gone loose. Best. Now it's Messi. And this is Hullet. Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Burkina Faso clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That has been cut short. Saliba spots it and intercepts.
Changement. Le numéro 10, Ronaldinho. Le numéro 18,
Rafinha
Ibrahimovic.
opts to
Le
play
numéro
it back.
11, le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 8.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Le numéro 7, le numéro 20. Changement.
Oh, good-looking ball. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, it's Bebeto. Stood up well to him there. Great vision. And it's made its way to him. Shot, surely! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Can he stop it going out? Mateus.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Messi. Azar. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Puskas. Oh, that's delightful. Hangs in a cross. And the keeper beats it away.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Pirlo wins the duel this time. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the...